Hey crypto fans, welcome to CCS Cryptocurrency State. My name is Santiago, I'm a web developer and investor. And in today's video I'm going to show you how I will be trading this technical analysis pattern in the chart of ADA against Ethereum. I have already been some trades here in the past and I will be repeat about that. Before we begin, please like the video, subscribe to the channel and click the bell to get the notifications. And without anything else, let's go into it. Hey crypto fans, well, if you are subscribed here for a couple of weeks at least, you know about my trades on this chart. This is ADA against Ethereum. These two coins, major coins on the CoinMarketCap, are having a very good relationship between each other. When one is rally, the other goes down and vice versa. So usually when Ethereum goes up, Cardano doesn't go well, ADA. And the opposite also happens. When ADA pumps, usually Ethereum doesn't make much moves. So if you are following my channel, I did this video 2 months ago, Cardano trade strategy Ethereum. And in that video we were at these levels. In the second pump that we have here in this downtrend. And I told that I will be moving my Ethereum into ADA if we break this line, this white line. At that point I did that. I moved here because we were about the 21 weekly moving average on this chart. I moved 50% of my Ethereum into ADA and I took all this pump up. And moving coins between each other, these are the most risky altcoin trades that I do. But they are the most profits because moving my 50% of Ethereum, that gives me at the end a 50% return of what I move it. So I gain a lot of ADA and a lot of Ethereum extra of what I already have without investing new money. So these trades are difficult to do, are risky to do, but you get a lot of good earnings from this. Let me explain a little bit this chart. We are seeing weekly charts. So this is ADA against Ethereum, like I mentioned. And usually what happens is when ADA runs up, Ethereum goes down. So, and when Ethereum, here in the chart, when we see this going down, means that Ethereum is going up. So for you to understand, remember it's ADA against Ethereum. So the pumps that you see here are from ADA. And when these go down, means that Ethereum is working and increasing in value more than ADA. So in these trades, what I do is move my ADA into Ethereum or vice versa, Ethereum into ADA. Usually what I do is move my Ethereum into ADA to try to get these pumps here. We have some technical analysis here that has been working perfectly. We have these highs first. This is in 2019. This is 2020, July and March. You can see how we get rejected in the same place, exactly in these two pumps of ADA against Ethereum. And after that, when we did that the third time, we break it up. And then these same lines acted as support in these areas. So I didn't make any trades on these two here, but I already trade this in this occasion, in this occasion, and in this occasion. So I am waiting to do it a fourth time now. So what I will be doing here is that in the previous video, like I mentioned here, what I did was when we went about this 21, I moved my Ethereum into ADA. That what it gave me was that an entry point here, and I took all this rally and started to sell when we started to go down here. Usually what I should do, it will be to move all the ADA here into Ethereum again, but I was not too confident on that. But you can see here these blue lines, all these are ADA pumps. and the white lines here are when the pump of 88 against Ethereum finish. Then Ethereum plays very well against 88. That has been happening here. This also this pump that we had before coincide with the Alonso launch. That was very expected. But after that, you know that the news about all that make the pump. But after you realize that, well, in order to Alonso start to make earnings, we need 6 months or a year of more development. So that is why you realize that nothing really happens at that exactly moment. And then Ethereum started to rally a little more, and now Ethereum continue going up because of the metaverse news about the change of Facebook into Meta. That pumps a lot of things that are running into Ethereum also. And Ethereum created a new all-time high. So what I'm seeing here is the last 2 times we have a retracement about the same levels that we are right now. You can see this red dot line here. From here, ADA started to recover. From here, ADA recovered, and now we are at the same levels. I am waiting to see if we enter a little more down here into this green box that I have here almost for a year already. And if we enter here, I will be starting to maybe check for this strategy again, moving my Ethereum into ADA. Also, ADA is below $2, 1.94. So it's really below the $2 psychological level. Also, you can see how we are out of steam in the stochastic RSI in the weekly basis. We need to wait the confirmation of the cross that we have here, that confirm that here, the bullishness, and also the confirmation here in this previous pump. So we will need to wait that. We are not going to trade right now this because we don't have too much certainty. And the RSI is also at 40, which is in weekly time frames lower. So this is usually a very good place where start to pumps again. You can see here this at 39, 37, 38, all these pumps that we get here, and this big pump also. So in terms of weekly candles, this is very nice, preparing to make a pump for 88 against Ethereum. Also, you can see here all this line of resistance from the price action with the white lines. And the same is happening here. So these 3 fractals are very the same and can be compared with these other 2 that we have here in a different level. Before we continue with the video, remember that I am doing an amazing giveaway. I will be giving half of a Bitcoin to 1 winner and 5 Ethereum to 5 different winners. If you want to participate, it's super easy, just a couple of clicks. Follow the link in the description. But remember that you need to be subscribed to the channel with the bell on to be considered. And if I zoom here into the daily candles, you can see that it's happening the same. And the RSI is very overbought here, oversold, I mean, in terms of ADA. So look, the previous time that we were at this level, it was here, we got the ADA pump. It was here, we got ADA pump. And the stochastic RSI already crossed it bullish. So this is marking in daily time frame a very good opportunity to make this trade, to move some Ethereum into ADA. Right now it's still a little risky because we don't know if we can continue going lower. So that is what I'm trying to catch now. A lower position where we could pump, a confirmation for that. Confirmations for that are in terms of the daily candles when the ribbon exponential moving average cross above. You can see how we cross above here and then acted as support, and we get these big rallies. And sorry, I wasn't with the logarithmic view. And you can see here also when we cross above, you miss all this trade opportunity, but you have more confirmation of this uptrend, which is not low. For example, here, if you traded above this is exactly the moment that I traded. You can see all this uptrend. It was a lot of percentage if we measure that. From here to here, it was a 56%. yeah, I did an absolute killing trade here. I'm still holding my earnings from that. So one way to look at this is wait until we get the bounce, because we are not sure exactly when could be, but we are those potential levels already. Other way to trade this is wait the cross of this white line. So when we break this resistance area that we have been holding here to the upside, that could be a good moment to make this trade. That would be around here in this case and around here in this case. It's a little best opportunity that above the ribbon. But anyways, we can see that how this pattern, this fractal is repeating one way and another. Usually ADA pumps and then Ethereum pumps, and that is bad for the other coin in this chart. Well guys, that is all for this video. I just wanted to mention about this magnificent trade that I am waiting to do. Remember, if you want to know exactly where I will do this, I don't charge for this information, but you need to follow me in Twitter. There is where I put this information about my trades. This has been very good earnings from my previous ways that I trade this here and here, and I did a video about this one, so you can click the link here that is appearing to see this. That will be all for the video, guys. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel and click the bell to get the notifications, and I will see you in the next video tomorrow. Bye.